Do number 6.
Fix it.
Do number 6. I have yet to ever screw up, but now we have. What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning back in. We've got a fun one for you today. We're just using the modularity of the Bronco, and we're going to do some bumper lights, some rough country bumper lights from our friends at Snow's Automotive in Spokane, Washington. Let's check out what we got going on here. Because what we got is we got the rough country fog light, you know, cube style ones, and they go right in the bumper, right at the bumper corner gap, you know, right where we might smash it. It's hard to say. But I took off the corner to show you how easy this is to install. I don't think it's going to be difficult, but I'm probably wrong. So we're going to fill those gaps, you know, right there, because we don't need the gaps there anymore. We want lights.
Lights.
So we can see where we're going and what we're doing on our next adventure. And our adventure begins now. So we're going to be installing these using the auxiliary switches that we ordered in the Bronco, because we haven't used any of them yet. But within the wiring harness, they do send a rocker switch if you want to use that. But because we haven't been able to use our auxiliary switches yet, it's time to do that. It's time for auxiliaries. And the cool part is all your wires tucked right up there. So it's pretty easy how these go in. There's just 3 holes in the plate. Right under the bumper, there's 3 screws that Ford already provides you. So remove those 3 screws, bolt this up in. We'll get that done. And just like that, you've installed the lights in your bumper. We've left these loose, so that way we can kind of adjust them where we want them. In the R gear. Put it in reverse.
Back it up, Terry.
Did you get it?
I got it.
Good job.
The R gear.
Righty loosey. Looking good. Now we got them installed. Literally 3 bolts. We took off the bumper end caps because it seemed to make it easier. Hopefully you like that. It's kind of a pain. Now we gotta, you know, aim our lights. So I'm kind of thinking we're just gonna shift them all the way out so we get as much beamage as possible. We'll do this one semi-straight, and then we'll kind of turn them just a little bit because, you know, we want to get peripheral views. So we'll tighten these all in and see what we can come up with, and then we'll jump to wiring. Fine. We're gonna do wiring. I can't get these undone. I wasn't joking. I can't get them undone. Now we're just dropping our wires all over. We'll show you. We'll get them ran. We'll show you. If we didn't say there was a lot of wires, we'd be lying.
There's a lot.
So that's what we did. So we dropped every single wire down here, made our connection. These wires run through behind the headlight, right in that area, under the air box, and then everything comes straight across the front of the radiator. Then over here, we dropped all 3 wires down behind the headlight here, and then dropped them down to the headlight, or to the new pod lights. So all that wiring is of course going to get pulled up into the engine bay, but then we ran all 3 of our switches up here, and then we'll be able to access our wiring. So let's tidy up this mess, because that's an awful mess of wires.
It does.
Well, so we finally did it. We got our wiring all ran through here. This part looks nice. It's so nice. And drops down the headlight, comes up here, and then we're gonna cut into our auxiliary switches there. Now, don't ask me, but I think that we're not gonna need any of these grounds and powers, because the auxiliary switch, from my understanding, already has the power. So we're gonna do the wrong thing, and we're gonna cut apart this wiring harness. It's hard to say. I may be making a mistake here, but we'll figure it out. Hey, thanks to Snow's Automotive in Spokane, Washington for sponsoring today's video. Do you ever just get a hankering to go buy a part, an accessory, something that'll make a difference on your ride? Well, me too. Follow me in here. Let me show you about the best place in Spokane, Washington to buy parts and accessories for any vehicle. Zooms and 4x4s. Snow's Automotive. Let's check it out. Tyler, what's happening?
Hey, how we doing?
Oh, doing good.
I think you should walk over here and let's take a look.
Let's take a look. Boy, Tyler, my wife's just gonna be super thrilled with my decisions today.
I'm sure she is.
How you doing?
Good. Welcome to Snow's Automotive. How may I help you?
I need parts for a front differential on a 21 Bronco. It's broke.
Good. We got you covered. I got a little trouble with my wife. The other day I overspent here, and well, now I work here.
I'm really in trouble with my wife too.
Oh no. Do you need a job?
Am I? I broke my Bronco.
The chute.
The chute?
The chute.
If you ever up here, go check them out. They do some pretty cool stuff, and we like to have fun with those guys. Look them up. We'll link everything that we're doing today down in the description below. And, well, now we're committed. Fine. It's fine. I don't know what I'm doing. What do you think of the lights on the Bronco?
Better than good.
Better than good. That's a great answer. There are so many wires in here. It's insane. But we got a method to our madness here. We've grouped up all the wires. And I'm going to explain to you how we're going to wire this up. These lights have the option to have daylight running lamps always on. That's pretty cool. So we're going to use the auxiliary switches to accomplish this. All of our black wires are grounds. All of our white wires are going to go to our yellow wire, which is auxiliary 6. Auxiliary 6, we're just going to leave on all the time, because it's not going to have power unless your key's on. Once we wire all those together, we got sweet daylight runners. That's cool. Then, the blue wires. Blue wires are going to go to auxiliary number 2, which is the green and brown wire. That's when, you know, you bright me, guy, I'm going to bright you with, you know, don't do that. That's illegal. If you use off-road lights to, you know, blind some, you know, you don't want to see the inside of their skull when you light your lights off. It's bad. But when we're off-road, we'll click on auxiliary number 2, and then we get all the bright mode. So let's get this wired up, and let's make this sun thing go down, and we'll take you out and show you the difference that these lights are going to, you know, shoot on the trail and the road. There's just so many wires here. Do it right the first time. Do it nice. You know, I feel like we've done it nice. There it is, installed. Wires come nicely across and like shoot back in there. That was a job. What do you think?
I'm so excited.
So excited.
It's been so long.
We've had them forever, but now we got to put them on.
They're gonna look cool.
And then in here, well, did we even, I'm telling you, it's modified. But the way it looks, it doesn't have to be a mess.
Modified.
It's modified. Heavily modified. Now let's make sure they work. That's the true test. Ooh, the Blanco lights work. So, auxiliary number 2. Number 2, there it is. They work. Those are bright. I hope they actually light up the party mode. I hope they actually light up the trail, you know, like out here and out there. That'd be cool. Okay, and then number 6 is our runner. No, number 6.
Turn this one off?
No, yeah. Do the number 6. 6. It's number 6. It's on?
It's on.
Nothing's on. it's not working. We just installed rough country lights and they're not working. Do number 6.
Fix it.
Do number 6. I have yet to ever screw up, but now we have. So I never told you that I was perfect. But I will tell you that we're honest over here. We made a mistake. But it's an easy mistake. We were just looking through, and auxiliary number 6 is actually the yellow with the red stripe, not just regular old yellow. So double check you got the one with the red stripe, because if it won't work. So we're gonna flip-flop this around real quick, and we'll actually make sure we got lightage. All right, we've rewired it. Now let's hit number 6 and see what happens. What's gonna... Number 6. There it is. They're working.
They work?
Well, they work. Let me show you. Boom. We got amber running lights, which match really nice with the Blanco light.
They really do.
That's cool.
Oh,
So just always leave number 6 on. Never turn it off ever again. Looks pretty good. I fixed it.
fixed it.
Here we are, friends. You know, made the sun go down. Look at how nice the Bronco looks with the amber lighting always on. Plus, goes in clutch with the amber lighting on the Blanco letters. Now, the more important fact of the matter is when we turn on the off-road light portion, you know, how much distance are we gaining? So, let me flip on auxiliary number 2, and we'll know that in a minute. Are you ready? You ready? I'm gonna turn it on now. Put your squints on. There it is. Man, you could practically drive with these fog lights, off-road lights, and not even need your headlights. I mean, you got all the room for, I mean, people would be pissed if you drove at them, you know, with these on. I can't even see nothing right now. So we're gonna do a simulation. I mean, you look out there, you can tell, you know, we're at a local park. Don't worry, it's cool. But, oh man, what's that out there in the middle of the field? Oh, yeah, that's right. I seen you. All right, let's just play like we're going through a massive snowstorm and oh no, my headlights got packed full of snow and I can't see. Well, guess what? Boom, rough country lights for the win. Utilize your bumper lights as headlights? Yeah, definitely can do that. Probably shouldn't. Just get off the couch, go create an adventure. We'll see you next time.
Bronco adventures.